Cody, this is me. Cody, this is me. Cody, this is me. Cody, this is me. Cody.
Well, I've just turned around on the road and I can see a trail of corn from a tractor and trailer that's been harvesting, and it goes a fair way up the road. So I'm hoping the farmer secured his hatch on his trailer, because by the amount that's on the road, he's lost a fair bit of his harvest. Yeah, you can see that faint line. It goes all the way around the road out to the main road, comes up here, and goes all the way up to the main road for about a mile. Right, I'm heading down to the ocean, down to Bude, and I'm going to try and grab a surf. If not, I've got my snorkel mask and I'll have a snorkel around the rocks. I'm just going to bring you along for a quick little look-see around. Yeah, I've set the kids up. They've got themselves swimming there in the back garden, and I've done everything I need to do at home with the wife, got things sorted, all the domestic chores and that done. So I've got a few hours I can do something to myself. Now you're probably thinking, why didn't the wife and the kids come down to Bude? Well, they've come to Bude probably more times than most people have had hot dinner. So going to Bude and doing what I'm doing here is nothing remarkable to them, and they know that they've probably got hundreds more occasions where they will be going. In any case, my two boys, they love swimming and swimming pools and things like that, but they're not, I should imagine they're not going to follow in my footsteps as being a surfer and somebody who likes the ocean. But in any case, I'm all loaded up. I've just stopped on top of a hill because I'm just looking at some well, maize or sweet corn, because quite simply it's just one of those stupid things I do. I like to stop every now and again and see how fast it's growing. I'll let you have a look. It looks like they're going to have a good crop this year. So there you go. It's up about 8 feet high actually in some places, and it's looking pretty healthy, and you can just start to see the sweet corn starting to develop there. Yeah, they're going to have a good crop this year, I should imagine. They're looking really big and fat already. There's still a way to go for them, I should imagine. Well, I do know that. Right then guys, the surf ain't really up to much. It's not worth actually dragging a board down there. You could just about scrape a ride out of it, and I have done in conditions like this in the past. But I think I'll actually go for a snorkel, and I've got a location in mind I think I'm going to give a try. Yeah, so we're going to get in the water, but it's going to be snorkeling, I think, not surfing. This is one of the downsides when you rely on Mother Nature to provide you with your adrenaline rush. She doesn't always cooperate. Bude is pretty busy today. I've just got to pop into Bude at the moment. The school holidays are coming to an end here in the UK, so the bulk of holiday makers have kind of not disappeared, but we don't have the huge volumes, but as you can see, it's still really busy. I think there's about another week and a half to go. Blue skies, but no surf. So yeah, I'm going to grab my snorkel and get in for a quick little swim around and see what I can see. Typical Cornish holiday scene here. People walking around with bodyboards they've bought, all the plastic trappings of a seaside holiday day out. But everybody's enjoying themselves. Sun's out, people are buying ice creams, pasties, and why not? They're down here, chuck a little bit of money back into the economy. That's what they're here for. Now, I did actually say the school holidays are coming to an end, so it would be quieter. I was massively mistaken there. The roads have been absolutely horrendous, and it's taken me a long time to get to my destination, even though it's not very far away. I can't even park nowhere near where I want to go, so yeah, I've had to find a little hidey hole and stick my car. That's the beauty of local knowledge, but I don't abuse it. Right, I'm heading down to a low tide cove. I have surfed it, well, a lot during my younger years. I still occasionally come here when the conditions, are suitable for me and they all align. All the elements, the wind, the swell and the tides. But it's a beautiful location, but you're just hampered by the fact you've only really got a couple hours each side of the tide. A lot of people are coming up, but I don't really need a lot of beach because I'm going to do a little bit of snorkeling around the rocks. Now, when the surf is actually coming in here, it is an absolutely horrendous place to be if you're not experienced or you don't know what you're doing. It is one of the premier spots within the UK. I'm not going to name it because it's just not the done thing to do, but it can be a top to bottom wave, really fast and hollow, breaks boards, has the potential to really mess you up if you don't know what you're doing. So that's another reason I'm not going to mention this, but on a calm day it's a beautiful location, but it is becoming heavily commercialized. When I first started coming here, it was only really local surfers and perhaps a few people traveled around the southwest to come here, but now it is heavily inundated. It's just the way things are in Cornwall now. Right, the tide is coming in pretty fast. I've got here pretty late in the day. I will still get an hour to snorkel, but the tide is coming in fast. Now you will need to be mobile to actually come here, and on top of that, when you come down here with a surfboard, as you can see, it's extremely challenging to get down here without dinging or denting your surfboard. But yeah, it's a long old drag to the top as well once you've been and finished your day down here. And a lot of people find they have to take multiple rests while they head back up. But as you can see, you need to be mobile and be able to manage getting up and down from here. Right guys, I've got my gear and I'm in my wetsuit and we're going to hit the water. We're going to stay close to the rocks. I never venture out too far. That's how I've always done it. Yeah, so we'll just have a little look around the rocks and see what we can see. And it should be quite interesting if there's enough light coming down through the water. It's become a little bit overcast at the minute. And I'm puffing because I've rushed down the steps, rushed to get ready because the tide is coming in quite fast now. Right, walking backwards is the best way to enter the water. Trying to walk forwards with your flippers, all you're going to do is just trip up and look a little bit silly and foolish in front of people. Although most swimmers are beginning to leave now. Tide's coming in quite fast. I won't have that long. Right, I'm beginning the long walk back up this hill, off this cliff and through the valley. Right, that was a very nice snorkel in around the rocks. I don't know if I've got it on film, but I saw very young fish. They're like little silver darts, darting all over the place in a big group shoal. Hopefully that comes out on camera. But it's just nice to get in and just sort of like get back into practice of it. I would have liked to surf, but there wasn't any point just going there sitting on a surfboard for the sake of it. I wouldn't have got nothing out of that. But this here puts me in good stead when I want to go and snorkel some other locations. Just getting back into practice. There we got a group of coasteerers going down. That never used to be the case. It used to be quite quiet here, and it was only really the local surfers that used to come down here. But yeah, it has got definitely a lot busier here now. Right, I'm just leaving the village and walking to the car, back to my little, not a secret hidey hole, but it's far enough out of the way most people wouldn't be bothered to use it. But I was just talking to a cleaning lady who cleans holiday lets. She had a very downbeat, downtrodden and exasperated look on her face, and she was just telling me the state of the holiday let she'd just cleaned so far as rubbish, recycling and everything that had just literally been, well, it had been left a real mess and there was no need for it really. But yeah, I had to sympathise with her because you need the holiday makers for the income down in Cornwall, and it is work and it provides the work, but you could see the look on her face. It was totally, why it's all there in place to recycle and where you can put your rubbish, but obviously that may be too hard for some people. In any case, for me it's time to get home, and I know I've got shopping, I've got more domestic chores for my good lady wife, and then I've got to spend time with the kids. And yeah, you can tell I'm out of breath. I really got to do something about my fitness. I keep saying it over and over again, but I've just climbed out of a massive cliff. Right, let's get home. Right, it's about 7 o'clock at night. We've done our shopping and everything we need to do, and we're in the hot tub and we're having a few drinks as a family. So all that's left to be said is take care, stay safe, and I hope to catch you on the trail, possibly tomorrow morning.